Welcome guys. So today we have a match between Ram Dragon and Midrange Forest. And not going to lie, I haven't seen much Forest in the local scene. Only seen a few. Though this is a friend, I've seen his deck, but we haven't really tested out his deck against most of the meta decks. So yeah, it seems that okay, Forest going second with these 3 evolve point, and Dragon going first. That is always good for Dragon, going first, so they are able to set up the Ram, their bot, and going first, he set up a Bellringer, the remover for any aggro your opponent might have, and opponent drops a water fairy. In Dragon choose to Ram, which they can because they have Bellringer to block any aggression, and that will bring them up to 3 mana. Very good for Dragon, and pass it over to Forest. And during the starting game is usually faster. However, it seems that Forest is a bit stuck. Now Forest is not really a tempo deck, it's more of a combo deck, so yeah, their plays require a bit more thinking. And with that, he chose to evolve Water Fairy using 1 evolve point and 1 mana, trading away the Bellringer so that it doesn't evolve to remove his card. And he's gonna play more Fairy Generator. Yeah, Fairy Forest needs their Fairy to it's like a ammo for them. Yeah, so they need to keep generate fairies in their EX area. And with that, Dragon seems to be stuck as well. No Ilia in view. So okay, so Bellringer gonna evolve to remove the water fairy, which gonna spawn a fairy in the EX area, and he ward up with 1 mana left. Okay, this seems that it's Forest turn. I mean, there is a Blazing Breath in sight for Dragon in his hand. I mean, which the Forest does not know. Yeah, however, does Forest have anything at 3 mana? Okay, so he went for a more aggressive play. Okay, choosing to buff his fairy. With that, his fairy managed to remove the Bellringer. Yep, so Blessed Fairy Dancer buff both on the field and in the EX area, so his fairy is actually all 2/2 right now, which makes them very scary when he start flooding them. And you remove the bot, he still have fairies in the back that are buff that can come forward. The only issue is that this fairy doesn't have Storm. Dragon seems to be able to remove 1 fairy, and he drew Isla. Plays Ilia and persisted. Alright. With that, Forest do not want to really let Ilia trade, but they have no choice because all their followers have 2 attack for now. Dropping the Elven Princess Mage. Evolve her to spawn 2 Whiffs in the EX area, giving Forest a lot more tokens to play with. He chose to use 1 evolve point instead of 1 mana. Okay, saying that he used 4 mana. That's including one evolve point, so you have 1 more mana extra, so you summon the last fairy. No, you summon another fairy from an EX area that is +1/+1. Do note that the weaves that comes in are new and they do not get the +1/+1. And Dragon have taken 4 damage, and to be honest, Dragon would have taken a lot more if not for his Bellringer. He has 2 Bellringer which have already blocked 4 damage. If not for the Bellringers, he would drop to 12 already. That's sure how strong Bellringer is against aggro right now. It's actually a card that, you know, us aggro player have to be afraid of. And Dragon drops Zenithra. Okay. And paying 2 mana, tap her Zenithra. He's not getting the mana back though. I think might be a little misplay. If he trade Ilia there, he would have overflow and he would have 2 extra mana, but yeah, I think that's a misplay right there. It's okay, guys. We will just learn from his misplay so that, you know, we keep mindful of this interaction in the future so that we do not make this mistake ourselves. Yeah. Okay, so they're counting the dragon left 3 HP and yep, it's the forest turn. Mana elk. Yeah, that's a good draw. However, it doesn't have that much fairy to push for that damage. But it does let the fairy pings. However, they like. If I'm not wrong, let me double check. Yep. They are allowed to choose a leader or enemy follow to deal 1 damage. Yep. Do note the fairies are still +1/+1. Planning to play? Guess Dragon got fairy in a pickle, man. Okay, so playing 1 fairy. Summoning the waves and still at 4 mana. And 2 mana to summon Roach. A Roach is not as strong as it used to be, but it's still very, very flexible as a remover. So evolve, it can deal damage equal to its attack, or it gains storm. So he chooses the damage, deals damage to his attack, and rush to trade with Zenithra. And right now he's pushing for as much damage as he can, and that's 6 damage, bringing down Dragon to 10. That Dragon top draw, he's funnier, dropping the top draw funnier. And that's gonna hurt Forest a lot. Without Storm, Forest had a hard time trying to set up their board. Trying to finish off their opponent. They would usually need Rose Queen to finish their opponent. However, he's nowhere near enough mana to cast Rose Queen. He have to start flooding the board again to pressure against Dragon. Though Dragon do have a big monster on the board, you know, they still aren't near lethal the next turn. So he choose to summon a fairy and then flood his back row again for more fairy. And trying to build up his ammunition again. Yeah, Forest without fairy, they can't do much. And I feel that Forest is one of the hardest deck to play. And he's managed to drop a water fairy. Yeah, I saw a buffer in his hand. Doesn't seem like the buffer's gonna do much here. Blessed Fairy Dancer. Okay, so amass the board again. So yes. Thinking whether to play. Okay, he managed to play the whips and pass it over to Dragon. Dragon drop another Fania. Oh, that's gonna hurt Fairy a lot. Oh, they show hand. Okay, so I guess Forest has given up. So that's all, folks. Dragon has won this match.